Hi there. I just want to introduce myself. My name's Jerome, and I want to share my story. So I come from a place called New Zealand. You might have heard of it. It's about 5,000 kilometres to the east of here. It takes about 7 hours by plane. So I grew up in a Samoan household. My mother was my mother and my father, and there were four of us. We went to a Samoan Assemblies of God church when we were young. The truth, I'd be told, I hated it. I couldn't think of anything worse, to be honest. So when I came of age, I couldn't wait to get out because I wanted the world. And by 94, I became a full-time smoker of cigarettes. And my life just spiralled. I became really rebellious, and I was in trouble with the cops, and my mum couldn't handle me. So I was just going a bit mental. And then I hung up the wrong crew, got into a car accident, luckily not passing away. And by 96, 97, I was a full-time drinker. By that stage, I was gracing the nightclub, so that was my hangout. And I would live for the weekends, and I wouldn't go to work. And it was all so that we could go out and drink and party. And the aim of the game was to go home with somebody or try and find a girl, because it was all about sex. It was all about the alcohol and the marijuana. And so my life just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. And I thought, one day I'll give this up. One day I'll change. So when 2003 came around, I got hooked on gambling and never thought I would. And I always said to myself that I'd never become a gambler. But lo and behold, I became hooked in gambling. I found myself at the casino more often than not. By 2004, this new drug called ice came into the market, and the alcohol wouldn't satisfy me, the marijuana wouldn't satisfy me. The moment I took a hit of this thing called ice, methamphetamine, I was hooked, and everything started to spiral. I started to lose the plot. I'd always maintain a job, but things just got worse. And I started running from problems and running from situations, running from the law, getting in trouble. And I said, I've got to stop this. There's got to be a way. So I said, you know what? I can fix this. I hear that there's a mining boom in Western Australia. My brother came over here. So in 2011, I booked myself in a one-way ticket. And I said, I'll come here, I'll get into the mines, and the problems will go. I was deep in sin, so I got into Perth. I stayed Wellington Street my first month. I had $300 to my name. Found a job, got into the mines. Life was great. My drug habit just spiraled. The money that I was getting in tripled what I was making back in New Zealand. And life just seemed great. And the more I earned, the more I smoked, and ice now became my world. Deep down inside, I was dying and I was running. And I knew that it wasn't right. And I knew that if I was dying right there and then, that I would go to hell. Because I remember back when I was a kid that, if hearing about Jesus Christ, I knew that I rejected him. So all this time that I was sitting, I said, God, if you're real, please save me, because I can't save myself. So 2014, I resigned from my job, and I said, you know what, I'll run again. I'll run to Adelaide. I resigned from my job. But deep down inside, something was amiss, something was hurting. I knew that that wasn't the answer. And then I came into church and I said, Jesus Christ, if you're really real, if you can change me and take these addictions, and I'll follow you. But I'm scared at the same time. So I loved my sin, but I hated it at the same time as well. So I came into church and I said, God, if you're real, Jesus Christ, if you really exist, if you died on the cross for my sins, then please forgive me. So I gave my heart to Christ. He's turned my life around. More than 2 years ago, has given me a wife, has given me a child, and he's taken all of my addictions away. And if you're here tonight and you're searching, if you're addicted, or you don't have to be addicted to a drug, but you're here because you know there's something missing in your life, it's Jesus Christ. You'll be given an opportunity tonight, and I ask you, I plead with you, please invite him into your heart. He'll change your life. Yeah.